Months of simmering animosity between Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet finally burst. Their peaceful divorce had gone smoothly, but nothing could have prepared them for when their lives would inevitably intersect again. What began as a light-hearted conversation soon turned into something far more sinister. Neither of them had prepared for the explosive force with which long-buried grudges and animosities finally surfaced. At that very moment, the carefully drawn line that separated them vanished, and nothing but the primal force of unresolved suffering lingered. Neither of them could ever fully recover from the impact of the subsequent confrontation, no matter how much time or space passed. Parabola of a fairy tale, a young Jason Momoa was enchanted by Lisa Bonet, who would later become his wife. On television, long before the two ever met in person. While he was a teenager, he would often watch The Cosby Show, in which Bonet played the role of the stunningly gorgeous Denise Huxtable. She had such an irresistible charm that he frequently told his acquaintances that he would marry her. That his wildest dreams might come true was a mystery to him. Meeting Lisa at a jazz club in 2005 was the unexpected turning point in Jason's dream. Jason had always had a soft spot for Lisa, but his star power in Hollywood was only starting to blossom when they crossed paths. There was an instant rapport between them, and it was evident that their connection went beyond mere attraction. There was an obvious affinity between them, based on their common spiritual beliefs and values, that transcended their 12-year age gap. They were very dedicated to their families and had an enormous affection for the outdoors. Furthermore, these shared interests set the stage for a long-term partnership. Jason and Lisa decided to tie the knot in 2017 after being together for almost 10 years. There was a tiny private ceremony for the wedding within their Topanga Canyon, California residence. Lola was born in 2007 and Nakoa Wolf was born in 2008, both of which brought much joy to their family life. Domestic bliss and the excitement of Hollywood stardom coexisted in the Bonet-Momoa home. Unfortunately, Jason's personal life began to suffer greatly as a result of the demands of his newfound celebrity as his profession reached unprecedented heights. He had little spare time due to his jam-packed schedule of promotional events, red carpets, and lengthy days on set. His hard-earned family had to endure his frequent absences from home because of this. However, Lisa had always been happy with the security of their Los Angeles home life. She remained firmly established in the neighborhood, attending to their children and the upkeep of the family home as Jason's profession flourished. Their relationship was beginning to suffer as a result of their growing separation, even though she had always encouraged his goals. With Jason's meteoric rise to fame, the couple's once-perfect life, one based on mutual love and shared ambitions, was beginning to fall apart. Word on the street was that things were getting tense in their marriage, as Jason's absences were longer and more regular. There was a lot of conjecture in the tabloids and on gossip blogs. Who else was Jason seeing? Did he grow distant from his wife as a result of his growing fame? His alleged involvement in late-night filming and glitzy events sparked rumors of adultery, as some claimed he was using Lisa as a pawn in his pursuit of a new lifestyle. The fact that Lisa's relationship with her ex-husband, the renowned rock artist Lenny Kravitz, was public and still is, only adding gasoline to the flames. From the outside looking in, their partnership appeared to be more than just co-parenting their daughter Zoe. It was clear from their exchanges that Lisa and Lenny still had a strong relationship. At times, they would be seen at gatherings or in family portraits that seemed to capture an uncanny closeness that people couldn't help but notice. As far as the general public was concerned, this looked to further complicate an already peculiar situation. An unexpected and upsetting announcement was the end result of this simmering dissatisfaction. Even though the story had come to a close, the suspense was far from ended. The stunning split and the public's reaction to it in the media and elsewhere. Jason and Lisa stunned onlookers and journalists alike in early 2024 with a shocking announcement. The pair had made the decision to part ways. Since they had long been considered one of the most reliable and popular couples in Hollywood, the news came as a complete surprise. They had always given the impression that their relationship was ideal. Both people were quite accomplished in their fields and seemed to have no trouble juggling their personal lives, families, and jobs. So, the announcement that they were breaking up was like a thunderclap. It shook up the world of social media, news, and celebrities. Their social media posts sent a concise yet powerful statement. "It has been a long and painful choice, but we have decided to separate. We shall keep cooperating to guarantee our children's safety, since we are devoted to them. We kindly request that our privacy be honored during this period of change. Your understanding and support are much appreciated." The post was polite and moderate, but it failed to calm the maelstrom of speculation and rumors that ensued. Some speculated that Jason's soaring career had caused him to emotionally separate himself, while others pointed to more salacious accusations of infidelity, and the tabloids were filled with theories about both. The media, which is constantly looking for juicy stories, couldn't help but probe farther into their lives in every way. Previous interview appearances were indications of discord in their apparently perfect marriage. Even though they were the center of media attention, Jason and Lisa appeared to be focusing on their kids as they dealt with the fallout of their split. A subtle shift occurred after they settled their divorce, indicating that they were no longer interested in bringing each other down, but rather in going forward. Spousal support is rarely awarded in celebrity divorces, but Jason and Lisa did it nonetheless, indicating that they would like to proceed independently rather than get involved in a protracted financial fight. They knew going in that their breakup wasn't about winning or losing, so they avoided becoming financially involved. They had to put their family first because it was what really important. Lola and Nakoa Wolf, the couple's 2 children, were the central subject of their agreement. The parents vowed to work together as co-parents and prioritize their children's well-being above all else. Jason and Lisa shocked those who had followed their troubled path when, in public remarks released following the settlement, they both stated that they respected each other. Jason, as always, complimented Lisa on her outstanding parenting and how she had been an incredible help to him as they raised their children. Lisa, in turn, expressed her appreciation for the time they had spent together and her undying respect for Jason's commitment to their family, regardless of whether their love connection had ended. Though cautious, their statements were spoken with genuine sincerity. They clearly intended to keep their cordial, cooperative relationship going forward, and it wasn't just for the sake of the media. They really thought it was what was best for their children. However, tensions rose between them as time went on and past hurts surfaced, particularly after Jason moved on with someone else. Fresh starts, Adria Arjona and Jason. To Lisa's disappointment, Jason Momoa began seeing actress Adria Arjona not long after the divorce. In May of 2024, Jason was seen out to dinner in Japan with several pals, which was the first indication of a budding romance. However, this was no ordinary evening meal. He and Adria seemed to be falling head over heels for each other. Rumors about their relationship went from being whispered to full-blown speculation in a matter of days. When Jason posted about Adria on social media and used the Spanish word for my love, mi amor, the mystery only intensified. A private gesture like that conveys more than words ever could. For some reason, Jason fell head over heels for her. Their blossoming romance was the subject of much speculation and media attention, as fans and viewers alike couldn't get enough. The pair came out of hiding by February 2025. At New York City's SNL 50 party, Jason and Adria made their debut public appearance side by side. And it was really electrifying. It was clear that they had chemistry. Photos taken by red carpet photographers showed the pair beaming with happiness, Their expressions and grins said it all. They made a strong statement by showing up together at such a prominent event. We were committed to this connection. It was a daring move, but it added to the speculation about their romance. Adria, however, was more than a casual acquaintance of Jason's. Even at the tender age of 33, the Puerto Rican actress was already a household name in Hollywood. And further twist emerged when she starred in Blink Twice, a film directed by Jason's ex-stepdaughter Zoe Kravitz. The link between Adria and the Kravitz family was too obvious for fans and experts in the business to ignore. Or was there more going on here than meets the eye? Their shared professional and personal lives added an extra layer of intrigue to their connection. Many were wondering how Jason's relationship with Zoe's family would factor in. Jason and Adria's friendship deepened behind the scenes. They started going out in public more often, and their connection became noticeable.